Hey, just the other day, the biggest egg and chicken processing plant in America caught on fire. There's a whole slew of food processing plants that just somehow catch on fire or blow up or something. What's going on, man? They keep talking about the food supply running low and all that stuff, and all of our food plants are self-destructing. Something's going on, man. Bill Gates is the largest owner of farmland, and he's not doing anything with it. I think he's buying up farmland like crazy and holding it so nobody plants food on it. Right? I think that's what he's doing. Yeah. Hey, did you hear that the biggest chicken and eggplant just caught on fire?
Another one?
Yeah, another one. The biggest chicken processing plant.
Well, you know that they've been killing thousands and thousands and thousands of chickens, saying that they have avian flu, which is bullshit.
Yeah, they're doing that on purpose. They want us to starve. We got to start eating bugs here pretty soon.
I can't. I'm waiting for them to say all the cows have mad cow disease.
They will. They'll do that now. Yeah. Do you think Bill Gates bought up all this farmland? He's the biggest farmland owner?
Yeah.
Just so that he can hold on to it and not let anybody plant food on it.
Exactly. That's exactly what he's doing.
The World Economic Forum says we got to get rid of like 5 billion people.
He wants to kill 90% of the population of the world.
What are we going to do? I mean, I'm not good at planting my own food.
Well, no, we've been thinking about starting a garden. You can do box gardens.
Is it enough to keep me alive and my family?
Yeah.
You know what they'll start doing next? They'll start burning up all the seeds so we can't plant food. They'll do that next.
Oh, they've already started doing that.
They're ahead. They're 2 steps ahead of us then.
The only seeds you can buy are non-GMO or GMO. What am I trying to say? Genetically modified seeds. So
Monsanto's. Did you hear the biggest chicken farm caught on fire yesterday? Biggest eggplant.
How many is that now?
It's like, literally, just in the past 3 months, it's like 20 or 30 food processing centers or plants that have burnt down.
Yeah, one got a plane crashed into it.
Yeah, a plane crashed in it and the whole building blew up.
Yeah, imagine that.
Seems weird.
Yeah.
Did you hear that the biggest chicken plant caught on fire 2 days ago?
Where was that?
I don't know where it was, but it was the biggest producer of eggs and chickens.
Here in the United States?
Yeah, and it burnt down. Plus, they're destroying millions of chickens because they're saying they have avian flu. Yeah. You think we're all going to have to start eating bugs pretty soon?
Yeah, maybe crickets or something, you know?
You know, Biden wants to outlaw this magazine. This holds 30 rounds. This goes to an AR. Oops. Did you see what the Marines did for a Gay Pride Month or whatever? They posted an advertisement.
They took this, painted it all the rainbow.
Yeah, on the Army helmet they had rainbow-colored bullets in the side for Gay Pride Day.
That's fucking stupid. I know. Even for Memorial Day, I posted a picture of a bunch of U.S. Army and Marine soldiers that were stationed in Israel. So they were next to a bunch of IDF soldiers. So I was like, you know, like some gave some gave all, and you know, you had the Star of David here, and then the American flag here, and I had a bunch of these fucking like radical kids from I went to college with. They unfollowed me because of it. And I was like, doesn't that sound like being, you know, a little bit prejudiced against some people because you support us?
They're woke, dude.
Yeah. So apparently I can tell from now that, you know, they're people that, one, they hate the U.S. military, but two, they also don't support Israel at all. So I hate it when, you know, they throw that shit back in your face. Like, you know, I know, like, recently all these Democrat politicians, you know, they're talking about being, like, anti-Semitic and stuff.
They hate Israel.
Yeah, and I'm just like, have you seen Ilhan Omar?
Yeah.
And, was it,
she's a terrorist, if you ask me. She's a damn terrorist.
Talib something or whatever her name is.
When she was sworn in, I think she swore in on the Quran. Has anybody else heard that?
No, I didn't.
That should be illegal.
No.
I still think the funniest thing is when, you know, by like just overall just a very, very high voting percentage, even Democrats voted for this, but when Democrats and Republicans, when they voted to send Israel a bunch of aid for the Iron Dome, fucking AOC goes over and starts crying over in the corner, and I'm just like, are you that anti-Semitic?
Yes,
you can't
she
even
is.
support fucking Israel? Like, that's a joke.
Do you think Biden's going to be able to ban these kinds of magazines? I don't know if he'll ban the actual gun or maybe he'll just ban the magazines.
See, like, the funniest thing is like, when I always tell people, I'm like, hey, you know, I live in Pasco County, they look at me like, you mean that county off of cops? And I'm like, okay, I live in the good part, you know, not the bad part. So I start telling them, but I'm just like, you know, there's also a part of Brooksville, I don't remember which county it's in, but there's a lot of very, very strong farmers out in those areas. And I'm just like, you know, if you send some, you know, like Polk County or whatever, police officers show up and like, hey, you know, you need to give me your AR.
They might
and
need
all
more
your
cops.
mats, they're probably going to get shot.
Yeah.
And I know.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that aren't going to willingly give up their
their
God-given rights to be able to protect themselves.
Yeah, exactly. And it's one of those things where it's like, you know, like, we support our police officers, but, you know, again.
Have you seen that movie where only the government has guns? It's called Schindler's List.
I have. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember you telling me about
Used that line yesterday.
Here, I'll tell you a funny fact. You remember that movie I Am Legend? Gas prices in that movie are less than what gas prices currently are in California right now.
Yeah. And that was supposed to be way in the future.
It's supposed to be an apocalypse movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so California sucks so bad that their gas prices
Yeah,
are
in
more
some places in California it's up to $8 a
Yeah,
gallon.
yeah.
How do you people afford to get gas and eat all in the same week? How do they do that? We're gonna have people starving here pretty soon with all of these food manufacturing plants burning up. You've heard about there's about like 40 food processing plants that have caught on fire in the past couple of months.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, I know that, so I do private security, and you know, like, when I have construction people come in, a lot of them, they come in, they're like, you know, like, we just don't have shipments of food coming in. Like, so I'm just like, you know, at this point, one, obviously people can afford gas, but now people are literally starving.
What kind of bugs do you recommend we eat?
I'm gonna say crickets, probably.
We got big ass, they call them locusts, but they look like grasshoppers.
Oh yeah,
They're like this big. Could you eat one of those?
No, I don't know.
Eat a handful of cockroaches and you'll be fine.
Oh god,
Come on, dude. It's called Go Green, dude. Yeah, it's the green movement. Only eat green bugs.
You still remember that part of the Green New Deal where they said that they're going to get rid of farting cows because apparently it's, you know, polluting the environment?
Yeah, whatever happened to that?
I don't know. That's still one thing that cracks me up. I can never get over it.
I can't wait for Trump to get back in there and open up the spigots and we start pumping oil like crazy and the gas prices just come all the way back down to normal and inflation goes away and we can live our lives normally and not starve.
Yeah, but we in this country, we have never had any problems with any kind of major shortages of food.
We're on the verge of some really bad shit happening. People in America are going to start starving.
In Ukraine and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I also saw so I don't know if you guys did see this, but so I was watching Tucker Carlson the other night, and he said that, so, you know, Justin Trudeau came out and he was like, you know, we're going to stop the sale, the trade, and everything on handguns. But apparently he's pushing legislation to apparently legalize crystal meth, fentanyl,
all drugs will be
cocaine.
legal.
Yeah, and I'm like,
get rid of guns, but legalize every drug known to man.
yeah, and I was like, you know, if you look at the deaths in Ottawa, apparently he said that there was like between like 10 or 15 deaths over there from homicides, and literally like only a couple of them were from guns. The other ones are from knives.
More people are
and then-
overdosing and killing themselves on drugs.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just like,
But that's okay.
yeah. So I'm just like, dude, where are your priorities in life? But like, literally, he's literally creating, you know, the very brand new overall definition of a totalitarian regime going on.
Are they running out of food over there
she
too?
could literally say it too.
I wonder.
You said
Like, so I was gonna say, like, you know, you tell Jeff about your
Yeah.
experiences.
So you're from Venezuela?
Yeah.
How long have you been over here? You said
4
4 years. What's it like in You got family over there still?
In Venezuela, yeah, my
Yeah.
brother.
You talk to them at all?
Yeah,
How are they doing?
they're doing good.
Yeah.
The thing is, my country is
there's no way to be successful over there, is there?
The only way to be successful is to work for the government. If you work for them...
Do the people overwhelmingly support Maduro over there?
No.
No.
No. No.
They look at him as the illegitimate president. So America has a lot in common with Venezuela. We're going down the same route as Venezuela. We print money like crazy here. Yeah.
Hey Jeff, I was also telling her too. I don't know if you saw that recent poll that came out. Only 26% of Hispanics support Joe Biden, what he's doing.
Who's those 26%?
Yeah, exactly. That's
They're
what I'm
bots.
wondering.
They're fake bots.
Yeah. So it's the same thing like Elon Musk was saying. He was like, you know, I'm not going to buy Twitter when there's all these fake bots going on saying that they're supporting Joe Biden and following him.
So is it hard to get food over there? Are they eating bugs in Venezuela? Do they eat bugs over there?
No, it's not hard. You can find food in the grocery. The thing is, it's expensive.
Now, would you ever vote for a socialist politician? Or would you vote for a conservative? You know what I mean? A socialist is, hey, the government wants to give you and take care of you and do all this stuff. Yeah.
That's why my country is going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the people from my country, they used to, so like, you know, if you vote for me, I give you food, I give you a house, I give you this.
But it never ever comes to fruition.
Now you see how it is.
Yeah.
That's why I'm living here.
Yeah. You gotta vote for a free market guy. If you work hard, you can have stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's how it should be.
It's not like
too many people want to take advantage of the system, and rich people move away. They always move away so that you can't take their money from them. And then you essentially have nothing.
Yeah, my country is crazy. The salary,
you can do socialism for about 20 years and then it all implodes.
Yeah, the salary, imagine, in my country is like $5 per month.
$5 a month?
Yeah, and then the
How
price...
do people live on that?
And the price is the same like Walmart here. Like a meal for $2.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, so it's crazy.
Well, America's going to turn into that same thing, I think.
Hopefully no.
Hopefully no, yes. Yeah, the biggest chicken plant and egg plant in the country burned down.
Yeah.
Just the other day.
Wasn't there like over 4,000 chickens or something that burned?
They've been euthanizing or killing millions of chickens because they say it's the avian flu is here and they have to destroy them all.
That's why they burnt it?
No, they're destroying all these chickens plus it burnt down. There's been like 50 or 60 food processing plants that have burnt down just in the past 3 months.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's planned.
It's
There's
planned.
a whole long list of them that have gone, the food plants that have burnt or blew up or
Too
something.
much to be
We're going to run out of food at some point, I think. And it's all done on purpose. And Bill Gates bought up all this farmland. He's the biggest owner of farmland, and he's just sitting on it. He wants to make sure nobody plants food on it.
The government is paying people not to farm.
Right.
Whoa.
Well, Klaus Schwab says he wants 30 billion people.
Well, there's only 7.5 billion people on the
30
planet.
million people. 30 million people, he said, dead by 2050.
3.5 billion they want.
He wants us to eat seaweed.
Yeah. Are you prepared to eat bugs? What if you took bugs and stuck them on a blender and then fried them up and put some butter on it? Would you eat it then?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure my dogs won't eat bugs.
Mine
If they
eat
ain't eating it,
lizards.
I ain't eating it.
Mine eat lizards, so
Yeah.
maybe I have to take them.
That's true. You could eat lizards in Florida. They're everywhere. We got zillions of lizards here. Dip lizards in butter.
Lizards
Fry,
too.
deep fat fry them. Maybe they'd be all right.
Yeah, dip them in batter and.
Ugh, I'm gonna throw up. Come out to Orange City, Florida every Friday. We're waving flags. I don't know for how much longer. We got like 12 people that showed up today. We don't wave in Castleberry anymore. Nobody's showing up. And at some point, it's probably going to be over here too in the next week or two. I don't know, unless people start showing up. We might have to fold up and come back maybe a couple months before the midterms. We might have to do that because people just ain't in the mood. But we will be here next Friday if you want to come get some merch. I got every anti-Biden, pro-Trump, hats, flags, shirts, you name it.
I'm gonna have to go. You know what? I'm gonna have to go to the end of the street, take my top off, to get people to come in here and join us.
Do it!
Join us.
Yeah. Hey, are you prepared to eat bugs? Because we're running out of food, quick.
Hell no.
All the food processing plants are burning down for some apparent reason.
I do
And
know
Bill
that.
Gates bought up all the farmland so nobody can plant food on it.
I do know that, and I know that the price of, I just heard on a Blaze Media news page that it said that the price of beef is going up because the ranchers have high production costs. So they're making their herds smaller, which is going to basically affect our beef and supply in the coming months.
They got rid of millions of chickens, I think, because they had avian
Some
flu.
kind of
They
avian flu.
said, but who knows?
I sort of heard something about that, but I need to look into that.
The next thing is they're going to get rid of all the cows, and they're going to say they have mad cow disease, and then they're going to have to kill the cows.
That would be scary. So far,
We're running out of food.
we're already paying $30 for a steak.
You better get used to eating bugs and lizards, lady.
No.
Follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, True Social, Getter, and Twitter. Do it!